Okay, this is Pete Kresnick, the man who introduced me to my favorite band, Dave. And this is why Pete likes Dave.
There's many reasons that I like Dave. I strongly feel that they're the best band around right now, and probably the best band in the 90s, I'd go as far as saying. And they're definitely the best live band.
Why do you say that, Pete?
It's just a known fact. The performances that they do in their concerts are phenomenal. No one else can compete with them. Personally, I've never seen them live, and I regret it every day.
What's coming up in July?
There's a concert July 15th in Irving, Texas, at Texas Stadium, which I'll do everything in my power to go to. The next day, I have the biggest golf tournament of the summer, and I'll be willing to drive 8 hours in a night to get back to there just to see Dave. It's worth that much to me. Last year, September 20th, I set up a big trip for me and all my friends to go, and I decided to play football, so I missed it. That was a tough deal, a tough time for me. All my friends went to go see Dave, and I didn't.
That's too bad.
I introduced a lot of those guys to Dave. One of my good friends, Scott Marco, referred to him as a bunch of fruitcakes blowing on horns. And now he can play many of their songs on the guitar. And I think it's great. I wish I could play songs on the guitar, especially songs by Dave Matthews Band, and someday I will be able to, especially on the acoustic guitar, because some of his best work is done when he just does different variations of the same songs. But I would have to say that listener supported the videotape that they made brought a tear to my eye the first time I saw it, because their live concerts are that good. And I think everyone should see them.
Alright, thanks a lot.
That's why I like Dave.
This is Pete Kresnick reporting live.
So what's the action here? Give me some kind of interview. When did you start this, Pete?
Today's the first day, probably 2 years.
Who's the guy with you over there? Is he any good?
Just getting started.
What about the bait? What's happening there?
We're using bacon. We got some bacon.
You need any tips on that?
Let me get it.
That'd be one, yeah. Get a put.
Yeah, we weren't sure.